the French defence. Dangerous opponent 2270 on tournament rating. I'll try my pet bishop e7. Hope for the best. I'll just say so this is a dangerous opponent in my first round. I wonder if I can play my g5 system with success. Maybe b5, g5. Try and close things up on the queen side. Bishop b7. Okay, I'll try and close up the queen side. Try and castle. If I lock the position, this position going to get locked up. Right, so g5 now. I can sort of try and castle over here without hopefully getting munched on the king side. I'll play queen c7 and maybe open up the diagonal later. I'm going to get munched, aren't I? So is f3 even going to be played? Oh, blimey. Oh dear. I can get this knight e5. That's dangerous. Open up the diagonal for d4. If I take here, d4 check, I don't think that's working there. Right, let's try and play this a bit cautiously. Just open up here. Oh, mind you. Okay, there's g3 as an issue potentially. Or this diagonal. If I can open up this diagonal, it'll be good. Let's see. So e5 or bishop d6. This is looking like a good position for g3 pressure. I'll just mention the link here. Oh. Right, that diagonal is good for the light square bishop potentially. I can just open up now with a discovered check for knight d4. This looks good. So knight d4, discovered check, and there's bishop f3 or anything better. There's a check here I can throw in. It looks pretty dangerous for white, but I've maybe released that pressure prematurely. There's bishop g3, hang on, for king e1. I think that looks good to try and get other pieces in. Then there's knight f3 or knight b3. Am I letting an escape happen here? Oh dear. I think actually that would win the exchange minimum. Let's get this bishop in as well, and then maybe rook in. Try and win the exchange here. Nothing else. Oh, the rook. There's a rook hanging over here. All right. Take that rook. There's knight b3 for rook d2 coming up. Okay, if I get in knight b3 here. Oh. Okay, hold the fort. Get back to when I'm attacking g3 here. If I get to queen f4. 21 seconds. So queen f4. Maybe rook f2. Oh, it's queen e6 on the cards. Let's just try and get this g4 knight for a sec. Oh, what's happening here? Can I get queen f2 in? There's no major checks, is there? So 8 seconds, 7. I can get the rook in for the attack. It's queen c3. Okay, good start. Very hard opponent to start off with. Hoping it's not all going to be like that. Blimey. 2270 average opposition. Mind you, this guy's also played a 22. Okay, so my average opposition is slightly high at the moment based on that one game. 2-1-1-7. I thought these are hard, yeah. So there's 55 minutes of this. Oh dear. I think the YouTube, I was uploading a video before. I think that's going to stop soon. Oh dear, what's happened here? Am I getting paired? I was uploading a video that will be processing by now. It was just nearly there. It was nearly finished. This sort of Enk match from last night. Oh, I think I might have got the point for that. I'm lucky there. Okay. Sort of. Okay. Sifa. So 1996 as well. Play the pet system. The old Grand Prix attack. From David Ruman's times, he was an expert with the Grand Prix, winning a lot of British tournaments with this system against the Sicilian. But I think often playing bishop b5 and bishop takes c6 when the opportunity arose. Now here he could win a pawn with takes and takes on e4, which he hasn't done. Let's just support this knight for a moment. Does it matter about bishop e4? Wouldn't have thought so. So something like maybe even knight g5, just to try and soften the diagonal. Actually, black's got a very comfortable grip. I'm not really sure I like this position. Oh dear, I'll weaken myself. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. Glutton for punishment here. It's queen h4. That's pretty horrible. So go back to d1. It's looking a bit grim, really. It's knight g3, trying to evict. Right, that diagonal's... I think this diagonal's not looking good. These bishops are monsters. Black's played brilliant. Can't do anything like these bishops. What about queen h5? If there's an opportunity for queen h5 just to get rid of the queens, that would have been really nice, but I'll probably rook g6 now. And I'm going to get exterminated with rook g3. It's just slicing, isn't it? I think I just want to... I don't know. It's too good. Yeah, okay. I think I'll just resign here. I don't know. Bishop e6 here, queen h5. There's queen e1. It's clearly, it's looking hopeless. That was horrible. I'm just going to resign that, get it over and done with. That's brutal. I don't think I've been so brutalised in my own pet system there for a while. Made it look easy, just the bishops and stuff. So Chessmaster, yes. It's going to go for an h-pawn attack now in Chessmaster. Later, like here. Okay, and probably this diagonal is going to be in danger. But I think I'm going to have to snap up this knight if he offers it. Okay, what about c4? Is that going to be an issue? Or the f file? It's knight f4. Alright, so bishop f5 potentially. Or knight d3 for bishop b2. Interesting. It's not playing queen takes in a hurry. I don't know why. There's check on d5. Well, I think I'll have to put this in the way because that knight g5 is lurking. So I'm on the rook. Oh, it's queen e5. No, I don't think so. I just take so queen f6 or bishop c3. Bishop c3 is tempting, or queen f6 if queen d2 for bishop c3. So queen moves. Oh, lost the exchange. Interesting. I can just double rooks for d1. Makes a contrast from the previous game. I was just sort of exterminated. exchange up. Double up pawns. Looks pleasant enough. Stop use of that square. Double here on F2 and E2. Maybe E4 would have been good. Oh, E4. Still now there's trouble, isn't there? A mill with rook F2. Or E4 just winning a piece. That's 2100. Okay. I'll put the link if anyone wants to follow the stream. Okay, so right, 6. Okay, rank 12 here. 67 events so far. Ah, that helps. Okay. I think gambit. Sometimes that scores quickly. Cheeky. Cheeky. So I've got knight d4 on the cards. Maybe white's got a good position. He's got 12 as well for being cheeky. Maybe someone's fallen for this already. If I get the F file, I'm just following up well. Okay, so I don't know, is it this B file or something? This diagonal. Right. So I get the queens at A4, maybe queen D7, B4, queen A4, king B1. King B1, don't know. Let's see, king B1, try and get the rook to A6, I think, rook B6, rook A6. Some boundary thing happened just then. Is it going to be a knight sack? Probably. There's knight sack on the cards. Knight G6 or knight H5. Do I try and ignore it? It's going to be dangerous. G6, I don't know. I was protecting. Right, protecting the stuff here. I don't really know what to do actually. Try and open the C file on C2. Because knight C1 renders this rook A6 a bit pointless. Try and get C file attack. Rook C6 and so I'm on C2 at least. So I can try and cover E8 from afar from the queen, or maybe even a rook sack here, just to get queen A3 as a danger. Takes queen A3. Let's confuse them. Spending time working stuff out. So for the moment, oh, is there going to be F5? Mouse feels a bit weird. So try and get an A4 or something. Ah, so A4 here, we'll get the exchange back. So I've still got a bit of pressure. I don't know about what's going on now. Queen D3 at some point with rook C8. Bit crazy. Nope. I don't know what I'm doing here actually. What about queen F5? That protects F7 at least. Whoa! Kamikaze. Okay. This e6 line could be fun like in the previous over the board. So knight g5 or something. Maybe not. Queen g3. So g6, bishop h6. Try and stop castling. Alright, put this back for a moment. Maybe rook d1, bishop c4. Alright, I'm not really sure that wasn't. I don't know what I'm doing now. Why did I do that? Spoil things. Let's attack this thing anyway. It's a bit pointless, these moves. Okay. b3, I'll try and get something going on over here. I think it's the double pawns that makes it all very complex now. What's going on here? How can I create a break? Maybe h4 and just try and hold the position on the king side. I'm allowed to play h4. Mind you, there's f6. I'm at g3 and bishop h3. Just in case that bishop's useful. Mind you, this my queen's protected now. Exchange of queens, odd. So e6 is a problem. That's left. Just got a sticky mouse. Got lots of pawns, but a sticky mouse. So I think I'll get rid of this boundary again and get the other rook in. If I play that as a pre-move, that shouldn't be too bad, should it? Play rook e1 for rook e6. Or is rook g7 better? Maybe just rook g7 takes. Oh, I can't support that pawn. I think rook here first. Pre-move. So Gambler 2010 is on 35 here. I'm 27 now, catching up a bit. Okay. Few viewers. Hi all. I don't really want to draw. Can I play Marshall Gambit or something? Something respectable. Oh. Because he's high rated and he's on 16, I thought. Give him the benefit of the doubt, but now I've sort of got a bad position, haven't I? Have I? If he knows what he's doing. Oh dear. Uh-oh, being broken up. I suppose he could win the exchange, or queen c4, and there's knight d5. That holds that for a moment. There's queen f6, that might be quite good. So if he takes bishop e6, then I'm on f2, I'm on e5. In fact, knight d5, queen f2, what am I talking about then? Queen e1. So is this so bad? And then a queen g6 here. Okay, so there's bishop f5 if I don't want the exchange of queens. And maybe... Okay, I'll challenge this e file for a moment. Okay, now bishop e4. Just to get onto that f3. Knight moves queen g2, of course. Except for there. Right, there might be bishop f3, I'm attacking the queen. Or g5. What about g5? Of course. There's no rebuff for that. There's no rook f2 or anything. Queen h3. What about c5? Hang on a sec. Kick the queen away, don't play queen g5. Kick the queen away from e4. I was on that. Oh no. That was horrible. Okay, 55 seconds to finish me off. That was horrible. Try and do something with these pieces. Oh dear. D5. It's not possible, is it? Try and get D5 in. Active rook. 47 seconds. It's gruesome, isn't it? I'm getting mated with bishop h6. Mate. Gruesome. Oh, someone's just resigned. That's nice. Pushes me out, so I'm going to get beaten up, or I'm just going to. My reputation in other tournaments might help. Oh dear. If I get GF, I'll play them G file. There's nothing. There's no big deal there, is there? It's knight C5. Try and play on G file or something. Queen H5. Knight G4. Ah, G file. Excellent. Dynamism. So Queen H5, Rook G8. Or in fact, Bishop F3 and Queen H2. So Bishop F3. Quick wins. Go to the top of the pile nearly. Even after getting crushed in some games. 37 minutes to go. Play D4 for a bit of variety. Can I play this against Blimey? Kasparov none system. Put Blimey, put a dent in the Blimey periodically. So opponent knows seemingly what he's doing, and not spending too much time either. Oh dear. Am I playing against the Benoni expert or something? Okay, so this idea is to just get a knight to f5. What about something like bishop h6? Right, so that's fractured the pawn structure. Still get this knight h4 to f5 business. If there's going to be rook f5, rook g5 later, if takes, knight f5 takes, there'll be rook g5 as a threat. Mind you, there's queen d4, that spoils everything. After taking, there's knight e4 maybe. It's not that convincing. I'm on d6. What else is there here? This isn't particularly hot. 48 seconds to finish me off. How did it all go wrong? Well, I'm on f7 now. That was an interesting move. Right. So knight h6 on the cards. Getting some material back. This knight's trapped. Oh, that was just brilliant. Unless there's something going on here. Try and get mating that with rook f6. 23 seconds. Rook f6 for rook. Oh, the rooks seem dangerous. Ah, about g3. good. I think that was lucky. Okay, but that was very well played for quite a while. And Pom 21.80, 49, quite dangerous. In theory. I go for this gambit. I like this usually. So knight b4, knight d4. That's the question. After a3, there's knight d4. So bishop g5. Interesting. Right. Successfully navigating out of issues, I suppose. Can't really. I don't know. Knight d4. Is that knight b3 as a threat? Knight b3 as a threat. What is knight b3? Okay, I can get the bishop, whatever that's worth. Probably not much. I'll stick the bishop on this diagonal. So knight a5. Okay, I'll just take here, plant this bishop with c6. King f7 with rook e1. Okay, put this bishop away. Play rook d8. I think. Try and target. So bishop d3 or rook d3. What I want to do, protect second rank, just in case. Oh, this is going to be a struggle. Bishop. Oh, should I accept the draw? We'll try and win that. Let's try and learn from this ending. Get a more active king. If I get king d4, that would have been good. No. I think I'm going to offer a draw here. Okay. If I had a more active king, or something to go for, but he didn't allow king d4. I think that's tricky. It's fair enough. It's just. I don't know. It's a tough tournament. What can I say? It's a tough tournament. Played quite a few games compared to other players. 11. How's it going in the cafe? Oh, what game? Try for a quick knockout with e4. Played maybe gambit wise or Austrian attack. Quick e5. Maybe h pawn attack. Quite funny. This works. Okay, so knight g5, queen h5. I'm on h7 there. I can. How do I proceed this? Attack. Can't. I'll just protect the centre for a moment. Hoping for an H file. Got one. So knight e4 is on the cards. Queen. I can protect this f7 from the king. Aha. So I can get rook h1. Hang on. Protect that for a moment. There's bishop d4 maybe on the cards. Ah. It's not too hot, is it? Maybe now it's okay. Knight c7. Trying to get rook back. Oh. No. It's all gone wrong. I know, queen c2 to c8. It's all a bit terrible. What about queen a7 to b8? Just knight down. Grim. Knight down. Knight's stranded over there. Have some rescue. This was all unnecessary. What is that? For Queen C6. Blimey. Tactical prowess. I just play Queen B7 to stop. Queen C6 checks. I can take it over here now. Maybe not tactical prowess. It was a good idea earlier. Oh, he's 2109. That's why he's quite tactical. I'm on the 8. If I play here, there's no rook D1. I'm not getting mated just yet. I would hope. I've got to protect my bits. If I can get this bit back to like knight D5, it'd be influential. Get the queen off. So 33 seconds. I've got past running pawns. Can I get these like B4 in and B5? So knight C3 I can take at the moment. Ah, is that going to be painful? Take the bishop. Good news. Win another pawn. Play for B6. What B6 has only got 12 seconds. Right, stop this guy. I think maybe just blockade, unblockade. Now that I've got F2 covered. Okay. So that was scary. Didn't deserve that to win. Someone's on 128. Whoa, 128 flying away with it. Dynamic 1920. So relentless. Okay. Oh, sort out the screen. Try the French defense thing. Keep solid where possible against maybe 2100s. Solid-ish. Ah, that bishop f4. I don't know. Knight h5 or okay, I'll try and keep things closed for a moment. If I play for knight d4, takes queen d4. Just open up this for a moment. It's going to be knight e5, isn't there, on the cards? Not about knight h5. Just trying to get that bishop knocked away. So there's knight f4 there. Okay, it's not so bad, is it? I can't take back on that one though. This is bishop c5, I wouldn't have thought so. Try and get the king away from danger. So f6 coming up. Bishop c5, king moves. Right, I can take now. Right, maybe play for e5. e5, bishop c5. Try and then play for e5. He's gonna. Let's restrain these pawns in e5. Okay, losing e5 now. Silly. Bits are dropping off. Can try and get the queens off. Exchange down, losing another pawn for the exchange. So knight d4. Right, I can get the queen in for what it's worth. It should be worth something. Now, big trouble. Yeah. There's all sorts of checks to deal with. So I don't think I can escape perpetuals if he wanted to draw. unless over here king a7. No. 24 minutes to go. I don't think. Oh, it's just, I don't know. Tough. Can't win my French. That's black. Hard. Let's try a quick egg attack. It's been like solid so far. Okay, that's a sign I have something going now. Maybe on the F file, like G3 to F5. Queen G3 looks good. So he takes. Right, so I want E5. It's Bishop H6 trying to win the exchange. There's no knight H5. Knight E8 I can double on F7. Oh. So I can play Bishop G7 next for Rook G5. So here, this is tasty. Double rooks, threatening mate on H7. Needed that. Don't have any chance in this tournament, so need some quick wins. 22 minutes to go. 2100 on 6. I'll win counter gambit in this one. How would fare? Hang on, what if my queen was attacked? That wouldn't have been a great pre-move. So 2116 just on 6. Strange. Oh, that's a problem. Knight C2. Or even there. D4. Okay, D4 is a big problem. Uh-oh. Okay, C7 problem as well. G4, knight G4. I'll try and. I'm going to allow this. Maybe. AB take on C4. Still protecting D4. What about, yeah, knight C3 is an idea. What about D3 on the cards? Just G5 takes knight E2. G5 looks interesting. Actually, there's. Right, if I take. There's Queen D4 for knight E2. And this is Bishop D5. No. Queen D4. So knight E2, I take. Bishop moves. Knight F3 after that. So bishop moves, and then what about? Okay, just get, I don't know. Bishop E2 for Rook F2. Then Rook G2. Then Bishop F3 to win this one. That would have been good if it was allowed. Oh, it's Bishop D5 check. Oh dear. There's Bishop D5 check on the cards. Should we just take this and hope for the best? If I take on C5, oh. And there's bishop c4. Am I going to get mated? Oh no, no, lucky escape. And let's attack the two bishops instead of taking routinely. Dynamic is accumulating these 146. Tough tournament. It's gone 146, amazing. So, chasing. I thought my king had it there. I think my king did have it. Have its chips cooked. Is it going to be a quick e5? Well, that's very nice. Thanks. So, YouTube has taught me Queen e2 from various Vienna games for knight d5. But my mouse is... I think I'm just going to close this other Google thing. Okay, can I get to play d4, b4 for knight c7? That wasn't clever. Now there's... Oh, I thought queen d4 just attacking the rook was more prudent than what was played. Now there's queen c4 and I'm on the two bishops, potentially. Or even d4 and then bishop c4 takes queen c8. Well, this is all good anyway. Okay, win this knight. I'm not going to lose the queen, hurrying to win this other knight. Oh, is there a mate? I don't think... Oh, I can take this rook first. And bishop e5 is pretty gruesome. Okay. Grand Prix attack in reverse. Okay, tuck the bishop over like wood in against the Sicilian in reverse. I'll let him double pawns, maybe we can take the d pawn. So queen e8, then queen g6, and so f4 and bishop h3. He takes here, I control d5. Bishop h3, giving me a little thing to chip on here. If g3, queen g3, quick win because of that pin. Needed that. But is he going to resign now? Oh, okay, okay, yep, that's cool. Chasing the leader. Okay, dynamic 1920. He's been chased. I played 17. I played quite a few. I'll try and pre-move my way to sort of win this tournament. But my mouse feels a bit funny. Okay. 15 minutes. Let's go for the old f7 romantic era sack, I think, for bishop c4. Always not the right person to do this against, I guess. Someone who's 2-2-3-4 and has just avoided queen g4, or not, as the case may be. Okay, so I got some compensation here, I hope. I usually do unusually well with dodgy king's gambits. As everyone knows on YouTube, so I don't know, queen f5 or queen f3, queen f2. So I'm still on f6. If I can get to castle, I'll be on f6 again. But then b6. A bit confused what to do here. I could castle. Hope for the best. I've got d4 against bishop c5 now. I think d4 will be a useful move anyway. Okay, so there's queen e3 for h6. I can't see anything else actually. Oh, there's knight g4, that's a pain. Knight g4 looks like a knockout blow. There's bishop h2, it's all queen h4, it's crushing. Oh, that's terrible. Queen h4, I'll resign after that. All backfired to my king very quickly. Brutal. Anchor Gambiter. Platforms Gambit with difference. It was just brutal how my king was just crushed. Oh, it's not supposed to happen like that. There's knight g4 here, potentially on the cards. If I take and then... Okay, so what's going on here? Bishop g4. No, I'm confused now. What to do? Try and weaken some squares? No idea. It's going to castle queenside. Try and keep things... Don't know. Rook c8 will just open up a line with a5 if a3. Rook e8 and a5. Try and get some dynamics going. Which he's not having. Or he's giving it back immediately. So bishop g4. What about b5, b4? Just trying to undermine the centre. Can't see any other easy ways to undermine the centre here. If I get to play b4, yes, not good. Oh, now a bit of pressure. So bishop g4, just try and weaken d4. And queen h5, queen c5. I'll use that pin for a moment. So queen c5. Yeah. Yeah. I'll just be a minute. Okay. Cheers. Okay. So if I take on e2 here, then there's d4. No, e3 check. Trying to get the king exposed. Then there's rook e8 check. Actually, if king takes, then queen takes queen. There's queen f5 check here. King moves. Oh, is there anything better? Rook d4. Queen d5 is on rook on h1 for queen e4. So queen e4 drawing king out. I'm sure he wouldn't accept that. Is he going to spot his rook? King c4 just looks terrible as a move to allow queen e4, which he allows. Okay, what about here then? Threatening queen, not really threatening anything actually. What about queen e4, king c4? Just keep things blocked for a moment. Surely this is looking too tasty. I'll just put the pressure on d4. Alright, so there's check here. Another check. Let's go with check. Oh, it's lots of bits. Okay, so catching up the leader, amazingly. Ooh. Blimey. It's generosity. I feel hopeless actually from recent over the board matches. I'm surprised they do so well online, considering sometimes, I don't know, sometimes I just think, you know, I just collapse tactically in longer games. Even though I think it's tiredness or something. Maybe I've got the attention span of a gnat, which suits this form of chess. I don't know what it is. But I don't know. Bishop b6 and trying to hold what about bishop d5? Just trying to weaken I don't know, trying to weaken white's light squares. I don't know, I'm going to get caned here on my knight b7 or something. Okay, that's good. I can look forward to this. Maybe f4, weaken the king here. Let's see. Dynamism rules. New motto, dynamism rules. h4, hg. Try and get king peeled up. If I take... Okay, can I play queen e6 for queen h3? Coming up. I think my back row needs to be sorted out, so a bit of air for the king. So queen b4. So queen b4 is stopped. Okay, this is tricky. What about bishop maneuver? Oh no! No. This is not looking good. That was horrible, that maneuver. Oh. What can I do here? Queen h1? Hold this for a sec. I don't know what to do. Stuck. I don't want that bishop to leave this diagonal. Right, that's one thing. Do I want the queen anywhere else? I want to get double pawns here. Lovely jubbly. Oh dear, oh dear. Let's try and win on time, 30 seconds. Queen g2. Pressure at last. One good thing, my king... Oh, I'm going to lose that pawn, aren't I? Queen f4. No, I'm not. What about a4 for queen b3? Well, I've weakened my king a bit. But queen b3 could be potentially useful. Maybe b5 now? No, that's not possible. I don't know, get the king... This is dangerous. Okay, well, queen d6 on f4. 14 seconds to finish me off. Maybe that's the key thing. Time factor. Oh dear, oh dear. What have things come to? b4, b3. That would be good for a back row attack. I get b3 in. Right, get the back row and queen e3. Well, there's queen c4, but there isn't a check after that. Oh, I'll play here not to lose the c4. Ah, now there's a back row. Okay, 207 with 4 minute 53. This is getting it's a bit interesting. Oh! Blimey. 4 minute 39, 4 minute 38. Quick Benko gambit. Not Benko, Albin counter gambit. pre-moves in. Right, still. Get the old queen e8 h5 manoeuvre. Right, get this rook supporting that. Oh, this could be trouble ahead. D3 to try and get that f3. That doesn't work here, does it? Particularly. Oh, I'm losing that pawn by force. What about bishop f3 just to win g5? That's a solution and a half. Okay, so as bishop c5 is on potentially g3. Now rook d6 for a moment. It's queen c5. So how to defend this? Knight e6. I don't know. Oh, let's just play this anyway. Even though c5 looks. Let's get the queens off. I don't know. If I take, not to lose c6 again. So c5 if he wants, there's rook e6. Alright, there's rook d2 on the cards. Try and get rook d2 in. So rook e1, rook b2. Can't see anything better. Oh no, why did I give pass pawn? Ouch. Just gave pass pawn. Check, rook e7. Oh no, not check. Okay, so rook c5. So I'm on c4. So I'm on c4, then I play knight d5 or knight e4. If I play knight d5, I'm taking the rook. Get the king up. Is there any use of knight e3 or anything? I'm trying to win e4. Nope, there's e5. This is going well. And then there's rook a7 on the cards. Let's put this knight back in the centre for a moment. Get the king over here. Alright, 18 seconds. Can I get behind this pawn with rook c1, e1? 15 seconds. Okay, now I can use my c pawn, potentially. I have to give that up. Tragic. Alright, rook and knight versus rook, okay. He protects. He protects. Nope. That's a pointless move. I should stop doing those. 2-3-7. Blimey. 46 seconds to go. Just in time for dinner before I get shouted at totally and abused. That's what I'm scared of more than losing. 34 seconds. Okay. Let's not lose the bishop. Come on, come on. 21 seconds. There's knight f2, knight g3. What is that? I'm not getting mated, am I? Nope. Can't see too many pieces around. Wow, I think I might have seen a lot of qubits there. First 10,000 qubits! Oh, blimey! Enemy is someone in the Hearts League. Andrew Stone, thanks Andrew. Everyone, so 77 players entered and God, blimey, Chess Explained came third, 2390, so it was a pretty strong tournament. Okay, I'll see you later. I've got to go now before I get shouted out. Thanks very much. So cheers. Excellent. Comments or questions on YouTube if I upload it to YouTube. Thanks so much.